Buchanan.
Hello, Mrs. Vega.
Oh, please, please, come in.
Thank you.
How is Mrs. Carpenter? Jessica's been very worried about her mother.
Well, we're taking it one day at a time. Kind of rough on the kids.
Well, must be hard on you, too. I just made a pitcher of iced tea. Would you like a glass?
No, no, thank you.
Oh, well, was there something you wanted to see me about?
Well, actually, I'm looking for Jessica. I was hoping that you might have seen her. Or do you know if she's with your son, Christian?
I thought you weren't going to make it.
Oh, sorry. Marty cut my piano lesson short because she had to go over to the hospital. So she took me back to my grandpa's place.
So that guy had to drop you off, you know, the guy with the limousine, he had to drop you off all the way over here?
No, because then my dad would find out that I was in Angel Square. So I just took the bus.
Hey, Jess, look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to get in trouble.
Oh, no, it's cool. Anyway, I don't mind.
You don't?
No. I mean, if you still want to talk about seeing your brother in prison and all, that's important.
Well, yeah, I mean, I do. I kind of need someone to talk to about that.
Well, that somebody's here.
Well, then I'm glad you came. I mean, even on the bus.
Yeah, me too.
Max, don't be angry at Blair. Blair's so happy with Todd. I was worried at first when she told me she was pretending to...
What? Don't stop. Look.
No.
What are you saying to me?
No, I can't say anything.
Eddie, please, this is Max, remember, your friend? Now, you were saying that Blair was pretending something with Todd?
I said too much. Blair will be mad with me.
No, she won't. Blair would never be mad with you because she knows you would never do anything to hurt her, same as she knows I would never do anything to hurt you. Pals, remember? You trust me?
You're my friend, Max.
That's right.
You're good.
Okay, now just finish what you were saying. Blair was pretending what with Todd?
What are you doing? Stay away from my mother. And I mean it.
It's about you and me. My mom forced you to break us up, but she can't force you to lie anymore. Because I can see right through you. You love me.
Joe, please.
No, you love me. Me and not David. I've seen you together. You don't feel anything for him but contempt. It's me. Dorian, it's always been me.
Don't do this.
Oh, look at me. Look at me in the eyes and tell me you don't love me.
I did not push you. You were tipsy. You fell in on your own.
What about you? What's your
No, you tricked me when I reached down to help. Oh, look. It's the love of my life. I've been giving your niece swimming lessons, and she's an awfully quick study.
he may be playing ball at the community center or working on an art project. I'm not really sure. As far as your daughter, I haven't really seen her since last night.
At the police station?
That's right. When Christian got into trouble for fighting.
I appreciate his coming to Jessica's defense, but...
But you don't like it that they're friends?
I didn't say that.
Are you sure I can't get you something to drink?
No, thank you.
Well, what makes you think that she'd be here? You made it very clear to her last night that she was to stay away from Angel Square.
That's right. I'm trying to make sure that she doesn't wind up in any more dangerous situations.
Is that what Angel Square is to you? A dangerous situation? Well, maybe that's the way it looks from the west side of town, but to me, it's home. And we're working very hard to make this a better neighborhood, even though we do live on the wrong side of the river.
Now, wait a minute. I didn't come here to argue with you. I didn't come here to offend you. How about trying to take a look at this from where I'm standing? My daughter has been involved in 3 separate incidents, 3 separate violent incidents. God forbid. I didn't mean to upset you. If you do find that she is with your son, Christian, would you please let me know?
Wait, Mr. Buchanan. I may know where Christian is.
It must have been terrible.
That was the whole idea. So your Uncle Bo figured that he would scare us into staying out of trouble by taking us to prison, you know, showing us the real deal.
Scary.
Yeah, you know, a lot of those guys weren't too old either. I mean, a lot of them are gang members. You could tell by the tattoos. I mean, you know, guys who, tough guys, you know, guys who think they know everything. Just like...
Like your brother?
Yeah. God, it was so weird seeing him. I mean, you know, he always had this light in him. You know, he always had this fire in his eye. He was always so up. But now when I saw him, man, he was just gone. I mean, he looked so different. He looked so dead-eyed. He just sat there, doing nothing, just...
Did you get to talk to him?
No, I wanted to, though. I really did. I mean, I had a million things to say, but I didn't get a chance to.
They should have let you. I mean, after 6 years.
It wasn't just them. I froze up. You know, I was looking at my brother, but I saw somebody, I saw a stranger, you know, and I just couldn't say anything. I didn't know what to say to him. I just couldn't.
You loved him a lot, didn't you?
Yeah. I mean, not just me either. I mean, everybody. I mean, all the kids in Angel Square, they wanted to grow up and just be like Antonio. I mean, he never had to ask for respect. He always got it. He just got it, you know?
So what happened? How'd he wind up in Statesville?
He killed a man.
I was just telling your mother goodbye. Goodbye, Eddie.
Max, one more thing before you go.
Yes?
Stay the hell away from my mother.
Oh, is that an order?
You bet it is.
Well, then you're dumber than I thought. You made a big mistake when you got your little puppy dog husband to fire Luna from his toy radio station. I'm gonna get you where you live. And believe me, it's gonna hurt real bad.
Mama, what was Max talking to you about? Mama, what did you tell him?
Oh, some sophisticate. 1 glass of champagne and falls right in the pool.
Hey, I don't need lessons from anybody. I still say push me.
Never laid a hand on her. Now, you know, Dorian, you are going to have to teach your niece how to keep up with us cosmopolitans around here.
Listen, like I said, I don't need lessons from anybody. I just need some dry clothes. Excuse me.
Oh, you know those old biddies? The ones that sit around the pool playing bridge all the time? Oh, you should have seen them when I dived in to get the nymph. Oh, I'm interrupting, aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
I better go check on Kelly.
Dorian, I want answers.
What kind of answers, Joey? Or you can tell me I'm her husband. I've got a right to know.
All right. If she won't tell me, maybe you will.
Well, I'll do my best.
Why did she marry you, David? I mean, we both know it wasn't for love. So what was the real reason, David?
Well, that's fine. Just don't bury in the second section. Briggs, I'm gonna have to call you back. You get something stuck in your eye? Word of advice, Manning. Put your wife on a leash. She's very dangerous on the prowl. Well, maybe if you'd stop provoking Blair, she'd back off. She started this, I didn't. It sounds to me like you're taking this a little too personally. When my wife is a target, it's very personal. Oh, I get it. So it's okay to make my wife the target, just to make sure that Luna's off limits. If you don't see the difference, you better watch your back. Think you're tough, Manning? She'll eat you alive.
But I didn't say anything to Max. I never said a word about how there wasn't a baby when you were trying to get Todd to marry you.
Let's keep our voice down, okay?
But I didn't tell him.
It's okay. It's okay. But Max may want to talk to you again about this, and, well, you mustn't, all right? I tell you what, Mama, let's forget about Max.
But Max is my friend.
There you are. Max just stormed out of here with a big storm cloud over his head. Is everything okay?
I think it's time that we get Mama back to St. Anne's.
Should I get the car?
Todd, wait. You're like the prince and the beast.
Mama, be nice.
No, it's okay. What are you talking about, Addie?
The beast was ugly and mean-looking. And then Beauty loved him, and he turned into a prince. Don't you know any fairy tales?
No, not really.
That's you. I thought you were scary and ugly, but you're not. You love my beautiful girl, and you'll never let anybody hurt her, will you?
Never. And you're right about her being beautiful. She's the one beautiful thing in this ugly world. The one person who's always square with me.
I'll pay you back for the neat sweatsuit. With what? The allowance that I give you? Oh, Dorian, please don't be angry. I didn't mean to fall in the pool. It was the heat. I had the impression it was the champagne. Sis, no, see, I can toss back a bottle of Blanc de Blanc anytime. In Paris. It's just here in this Pennsylvania sunshine, one glass went right to my head. I'll be more careful next time.
You are underage, and there's nothing sophisticated about getting drunk and falling in a public pool with my husband.
I hope you don't think that David and I would never dream. He asked me to the pool. He gave me the champagne. I mean, if I did anything to make you jealous...
Oh, don't be silly. I'm not jealous.
Not?
It's just that I don't think David is the best influence for an impressionable young woman. Take my word for it, and keep a healthy distance.
Love's a funny thing, Joey. What Dory and I have is, it's unique.
So how much longer are you planning on being unique with Dorian before you move on to the new, younger model?
What does that mean?
Well, you sure did have fun playing shark in the pool with Kelly.
She fell in.
You got her drunk. You played on her weakness. We know she would kill to have people think she's outrageous and sophisticated. She comes on like Madonna, but we both know she's just a kid. Keep your hands off Kelly.
Oh, I'm sorry. When was it that you became Kelly's chaperone?
She is my friend. I don't want to see her hurt.
Look, Joey, I've got no design.
Sell it to somebody else, all right? I know the way you operate. I'm not going to let anyone else I care about get hurt by you. Keep away from Kelly.
There was a fight. I mean, nobody really knows the whole story. All I know is my brother was at a pool hall, and this guy from the Irish jumped him, and they fought, and my brother fought back, and he hit him really hard. And the guy fell to the ground, and he never got up.
But that's self-defense.
That's what Antonio told the judge. Look, my brother was the leader of a gang, so the judge figured we'll make an example out of him. I mean, that's what they tell you when they're gonna ruin your life. That's what they do. They make an example out of you and send you to Statesville. See, but Antonio's life was not the only life that got wrecked. My mother always blamed him for my father's stroke, the thing that finally killed him. That's why she never talks about him. But that is so messed up. Because there's so much about my brother that I don't even know. And I miss him.
Maybe you should go back to Statesville and talk to him.
No way. My mom would never forgive me.
Just like my dad. He'd go ballistic if he knew I was here.
You know, sometimes I think my mom would keep me in a locked room if she could, just so I wouldn't turn out like Antonio.
But you won't. I mean, she must know that. You never join a gang. You're way too smart to do that. Oh, no.
What?
My dad's heading this way. With your mother.
Oh, you think you've got me all figured out, don't you, Joey? I'm the hustler, I'm the user, the opportunist.
Keep going. I'm with you so far.
Look, Joey, I know I've done my fair share of hurting people, all right?
Come on, David. You're being modest. You've hurt my entire family.
I never intended things to work out the way that they did, all right? Look, I don't expect you to believe me, all right? But I am not going to play the villain for you, no matter how much you want me to. Believe me, Joey, the truth is a whole lot stranger than you can possibly imagine.
I hope you have the decency to be kind to Joe.
Of course I did. Although, if you want to talk about kind, Dorian, the kindest thing you ever did was dumping Joe.
Shut up.
And you want to know why? Because he'll get over it, Dorian. He's young. You didn't keep him long enough to totally ruin his life. And if he's lucky, one day he'll know what real love is. Unlike what we've got, darling.
Todd's bringing the car around. I think it's time that we got Miss Addie Kramer home.
I had a nice time, Dory. Especially the presents.
Oh, having you here was the best present of all.
You didn't like my picture?
That was my second favorite present. Now, when I look at it, the Kramer sisters can be together. You and me and Melinda.
People who love each other should stay together.
Mama, why don't you wait out by the front door and watch for Todd's car, and I'll be right there, okay?
Okay. I like Todd's car. It has TV and soda.
Good. She had such a great day today.
Yeah, I'm glad somebody did.
This is about Joey Buchanan, isn't it? You can't hide it any more than you can hide the fact that you hate your husband.
Oh, please, Blair. Stop trying to plumb the depths of my psyche. What difference does it make? Whom I love, whom I hate. We all make choices, and we get the life that we deserve. We do what's necessary. So, why don't you just take your mother back home to St. Anne's and leave me alone?
She's tough. She's jaded. The dragon lay with a heart of stone.
That's me. Happy, happy birthday to me.
Dorian, if you want him back, you can get him back. Sweetie, if there's anybody that's gonna forgive you and love you in spite of everything that you've done, he's sitting right out there on the terrace.
What I did to Joe is unforgivable.
Well, guess what? He still loves you.
It's too late. Besides, people like us can't afford the luxury of love. The storm hits, we throw it overboard.
Dorian, nobody is that cynical, not even you.
Please, Blair, don't get sentimental on me.
You still have a chance with Joey.
No. No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Just give him the chance. Be honest with him. Give him that much. Who knows, Dorian? He may surprise you. Happy birthday.
You never answered my question. Tell me that you married David because you were forced to. Because you didn't have a choice.
Why do you want to dig into the past? Aren't you hurting enough right now?
Can't hurt more than it already does. Because I've never stopped loving you.
Mama, hello, Mr. Buchanan. What are you doing here?
Mr. Buchanan came by our house looking for Jessica. He doesn't know where she is, and he's worried. I thought maybe she would be here. Have you seen her today?
No, not lately. I mean, you could call some of her girlfriends, I think, if you...
Would you mind if I had a word or two with Christian alone?
My son says he doesn't know where she is. He doesn't.
I just want to talk to him. It won't take long.
Fine. Anything you have to say to my son, you can say in front of me.
Okay. Let's talk about you and Jessica, okay?
What do you want to know, sir?
Well, it's the other way around, Christian. I want you to know. I want you to know right from the get-go that as far as I'm concerned, my daughter hung the moon and the stars. And I'm not going to let anyone hurt her. Not in any way.
Mama, before we say goodbye, there is something that I want to talk to Sister Teresa about, all right?
Fine, Blair. We can use my office.
All right. I'll be right back.
So, what's it like living here?
Lots better than living at Ace's. What's it like having a scar?
Lots better than being dead.
Do you like music?
Oh, yeah. It's got to have a beat so you can dance to it.
Blair gave it to me. I want you to have it.
It looks kind of fragile. I break things, trust me.
Blair takes care of me. You take care of Blair. You're my family.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Christian, just put yourself in my place for a minute. I'm worried about Jessica's safety, just like your mother is worried about yours. I don't want her coming to Angel Square to see you. And if you're her friend, you won't encourage her. We understand each other? I reckon I'm not exactly your favorite person right now. But I really do think that this is best for everyone. If you see Jessie before I do, would you tell her that... Tell her I'm not mad. I'm not angry. I'm just worried.
Yes, sir.
Good man.
Coming home?
No. In a little while. See you later. See you later.
I don't care what he says. I don't care.
You know, you taught me a lot about love. But you forgot to mention one thing. You can't turn it on and off like a light switch. Even when you want to walk away and forget about it, you can't. Because it's still there. I may be making a fool out of myself, but so be it. I have to ask you one more time. I need you to look into my eyes and tell me you don't love me. Tell me you love David. Tell me.
Joe, the last thing I want to do is cause you any more pain. But you asked me for the truth, the one truth among all the lies that I've told you. I'm sorry, Joe. You may find this hard to believe, but you have to face it. I do love David.
Mama, I see that you still have your music box. It's Todd's now.
Yeah. I told her that I'd probably break it, but She likes to live on the edge, don't you, Addie?
Well, it's good to see that you two are getting along.
Todd's nice. And without him, you'd never have gotten pregnant, Blair.
Mama.
Blair, I'm sorry you lost your baby. But that was God's will. And you love each other so much, I just know that you'll have another baby, and you'll love that little baby as much as I love you.
You know something, Addie? You got more on the ball than half the people in this town.
Is he teasing me?
No, Mama. He's not teasing you. Oh, I love you.
I love you, too. And I hope we have another baby real soon. Now go home.
Good night, Addie. Thank you for the music box.
Good night, Mama.
Hello, Addie.
Max, what are you doing here?
I brought you a present. You love presents, don't you, Addie?
So are you gonna go visit your brother back in Statesville?
I don't know. I mean, I have to think about it.
Well, what would happen if you talked it over with your mom?
Are you going to tell your dad that you were hanging out with me today?
Are you kidding?
Well, then I'm not going to say a word to my mom about that.
It's just so unfair. I mean, he thinks he can choose my friends and decide when and where I can see them, but it's my life, and it's my choice.
You're a pretty tough girl there. I mean, for West Side Lambview preppy. I mean, no, but seriously, I mean, if you're gonna get in trouble with your dad, I really don't want to.
No, listen, I just want to make sure I can see you again. I mean, because, you know, we're good friends, and you're really easy to talk to.
Oh, well, I know. I mean, you're the only person I can talk to about Antonio. So I guess now we'll just have to meet on this side of the river.
Yeah, or my dad can just get over it.
I'd better go. I'll call you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
So long, Jess.
Bye.
See you.
Probably a waste of time, but just in case. Hello? Jessica?
Hey, Dad, what's up?
Well, suppose you tell me. Where have you been? I've been looking all over town for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was out.
Out where? And with whom?
Myself. I took a buck up to Grandpa's stables. You know, you just get up there and up there in the hayloft, and it's so nice and quiet. I guess I just must have fell asleep. Dad? Dad, I'm sorry if I worried you. Okay, really.
All right, well, that's what counts. I'll be home in a little while, sweetheart. Bye-bye.
So my son wasn't hiding her under the table at the diner, huh?
I'm sorry to be so suspicious, but...
But, you know, it can't be helped when you're dealing with the people of Angel Square. Hmm?
Mrs. Vega, I've gone out of my way to not offend you or your son, but I'm not going to back off what I said to Christian. I don't think that Jessica should visit him here in this neighborhood.
And I agree with you, Mr. Buchanan, but not for your reasons. I have a lot of faith in my son and in Angel Square. And I'm sorry that all you see are the bad things. It's a shame. And it makes me very angry.
I'm not your enemy. I stood up for Angel Square when Mrs. Asa Buchanan was trying to buy your homes out from under you.
So, you're willing to go and help us, but you still don't want your daughter coming to the neighborhood.
That's right, I don't.
You know, you think you have a monopoly on protecting your children? Well, you don't. I love my son every bit as much as you love Jessica. And I try to protect him, too. But if you don't want your Jessica coming to this neighborhood, well, then I am certainly not going to allow Christian to encourage her to do that. So you just keep your daughter in your neighborhood, and you raise her the way you want. And you let my son be raised in my neighborhood the way we want. And that way, two good children won't get hurt.
Good night, Mrs. Vega.
But it's not my birthday. It's Dory's.
Addie, you deserve flowers every day of your life.
Same old Max. No, Blair says you've changed. She says you want to hurt us.
No, Addie. You know that's not true. You know I don't want to hurt you. We're friends. Remember?
Excuse me. Visiting hours are by appointment only.
Well, it's okay. I'm Max Holden. Addie and I go way back, don't we, Addie?
Addie's daughter, Blair, left explicit word that you were not to see her mother.
But Addie is my friend. We're friends. Isn't that right, Addie?
Mr. Holden, I must ask you to go. Now. David and I are two of a kind. We belong together.
You're just saying that.
Joe, you created a woman in your mind. A woman who could be transformed by true love. I mean, it's funny, for a moment there, I started to believe in her myself, but... Joe, she was an illusion. David knows who I really am. Far better than you ever would. I mean, I have gone out of my way to hurt people. And you were one of them. I mean, your mother went on that vendetta to put me on death row. I was desperate to get back at her. And then it hit me. Where was she most vulnerable? Her children, of course.
Stop it. Stop saying that.
Look at me, Joe. Look at me. The way I really am, not the way you want me to be. You can't do it, can you? You always have to see the good in people. Me, Kelly, everybody. But in my case, Joe, you simply saw more good than was there.